Hey guys, my name's Tanya and Alicia and I are going thrifting today, so I thought I'd take you all with me. Let's go to the Goodwill. Our first stop is Goodwill in Gulfport, and this used to be considered the largest Goodwill on the Gulf Coast, but they've actually cut off like half of this store, so I wouldn't consider the largest. It's still pretty big, but they've definitely cut down the size of it. I'll be looking for these purple tags because they are half off today. I noticed they have all of their Easter stuff out already, though Easter's not far from now. It's like less than a week away. I'm going to check out the shoes first, and this pair of boots, these intrigue me, so I was scoping them out. They say OR on there, so they're outdoor research, but not with the $30 price tag. Definitely not getting those. And it was really a common theme the whole time I was going through these shoes. They wanted $20 for those old Skechers right there. As you're going to see, it's just not very good today. I did end up seeing what I thought was a pair of Crocs, but unfortunately, they are not Crocs. They are cute, but they're just like these little jelly sandals that are made to look like Crocs. And they still wanted $7 for these, for a no-name brand jelly sandals. So I could probably find these on Temu. You know, your girl loves Temu, so that's probably where I would find those. And then it would be, you know, probably like $4 or $5 for them brand new. So definitely didn't get those. My heart skipped a little beat when I saw this C, but it's not, it's Juicy Couture. And then they had the nerve to ask 20 bucks for those. So yeah, definitely not grabbing those. And here we go again. These are some Dallas Cowboys shoes. And even though they're brand new, they're still not worth picking up for 10 bucks. So gonna leave those right here. Again, I did see these little flats. This looks like something Alicia would buy, but no, they weren't her size. She wears like a little tiny size, and those were like a 9. So I left those behind. Usually I'd put them in my buggy to see if it's something that she would want when we're out thrifting, but they were too big for her. I did find these Alegrias, but pushing on the insole, that's really what these are known for, is that they're a comfort shoe. And I do like this pattern, but there was no padding left on the inside at all. So I just thought I would show you the brand. And some of these patterns can be worth it. They do have a style number on the inside, so they are fairly easy to look up on eBay. Once I got to the pajama areas, when I started doing pretty well. This is a new to me brand. It's called Lang of Salzburg. And what made me look it up is I noticed that the name was also on the buttons. That's a pretty good indicator of a quality item. So then I started looking it all over. Of course, you got to make sure that there's no stains or anything like that on it. And then make sure that you look for all the buttons and make sure all the buttons are still there. It does have pockets. If it has buttons on the sleeves, you're going to want to make sure that the buttons are on both sides. You don't want to be missing anything. And then always turn it around, look at both sides, look for stains, look for any tears, imperfections, anything like that. I am going to pay $5.99 for this, but I think I can get $30 to $35 for it. Again, when I go thrifting with my friends, if I see something that I think that they would like, I usually check it out and look it over, and I'll put it in my buggy to see if it's something that they would want. This was a really cute two-piece, and I thought maybe it might be something that Alicia would want until I saw the price, and it was $13, and it was a no-name item, so that's a pass. And then these were the best things that I found today. These are called fajas, and they are actually compression garments. There was like 4 of them here today, and so I did go ahead and grab all 4 of these. And some of them are like almost a full body one. I have 2 of them that look like this, that's like all the way down the thighs as well. And then there's 2 other ones that I got too. And so these will sell anywhere from $30 to $50 a piece. People wear these as compression garments. They also wear them as like post-surgery garments. So these are pretty popular, and they're all the zip front. So they're easy to get in and out. I was pretty happy with this find today. I did see them wheel out this rack, but I didn't find anything on it. And then I wanted to show you this jeans right here. This is a brand that I used to pick up when I first started reselling, which is Harley Davidson, and they wanted $20 for these. You're lucky to even get $20 for these resale anymore, and these were very worn on the butt part. So yeah, these are definitely not worth the $20. And then I found these women's Patagonia shorts, and sometimes you can get what I call like brand blind, and you can think just because it's Patagonia that it's going to be good. I got them off that new rack over there. They wanted $6 for these, but when I looked them up, they were not even selling for 20 bucks. Then I found this kid's truck. It was still new in box, still had the cellophane around it. So I figured I would look it up. I just scanned the barcode right there on the eBay app, and it scanned. And the last one that was sold for a little over $2 on bid. And they wanted $15 for this one. So that was a definite pass. This, I almost got this. This is IKEA. And if you see anything IKEA, definitely look it up. This was only $3, but it was only reselling for around $17. This is pretty wild to me. This is just a Wilson leather jacket. And even though it's like the motorcycle moto jacket, I got to tell you, this leather was super crunchy. Definitely hadn't been taken care of at all. And check out the price tag, $100. So pretty sure this is staying right here in the Goodwill. So this is an overview of my buggy. I just ended up getting the 4 fajas from there and the new to me nightgown. So these are the only pieces I'll be taking home today. Let's go to another one. Off to Goodwill number 2. Maybe we'll have better luck here. This one's always hit or miss for me. It's either really good or I only get maybe 1 or 2 items. Sometimes I walk out with nothing. I usually head straight to the shoes when I come into this Goodwill because they don't have that many. It just like you see here, it's only like 3 aisles, and really that's not very many for this large of a Goodwill. But I saw new fresh racks down there, so we're going to head down there and see if we can find anything on those racks. Well, the fresh racks were a bust. I didn't find anything there, so I came straight over to the men's shorts. And I did find these. These are North Face, and I had to look them up because I hadn't seen them before. They're the Flight series, and they sold in less than 24 hours for $31.88 plus ship. This is a great brand. Not a lot of resellers talk about, and it's AYR. Very simple tag. You can see it's also on the buttons, which is another indicator of quality, like I've said before. They're only going to want $6.49 for this, and this has been in the Goodwill for a while. You can tell by the tag since like the beginning of March, and I'm going to list this for between $65 and $70, and I'm pretty sure it's going to bring that. I don't pick up all Ralph Lauren, but this one felt really nice, so I did check it out. I looked at the material tag, and this is actually silk, so it is kind of like a jacket, almost like a military style jacket, and it was purple tag, so it was half off, and I think this is probably going to bring around $30 to $35 for it. Oh my gosh, I had to put this in the video. This is Gitano. Do you guys remember what store used to carry this brand? I can't remember, but man, it brought me back. This is another brand that I pick up pretty much 100% of the time, and that is Flax, especially when it is their linen pieces, even if it's a size small, because they'll still bring anywhere from 28 to 35, always in that vicinity. And then I found this Eileen Fisher. This is really pretty, and it felt very good as well. And when I checked the material tag, it is also a silk blend. It did have a couple little marks on it, but I knew I could get it out. I have already laundered it, and all the stains came out. They're asking $6.50 for this, and it should bring anywhere between $35 and $40. Eileen Fisher is usually a very solid brand for me, especially when it has like the organic cottons or the silk blends. Those are the ones that you really want. All Saints is one of those tricky brands. I did check this out. Sometimes I pick it up, sometimes I don't, but this style just did not do very well on the resale market, so I did end up leaving this one here. Again, this is another brand I am super picky about, and that is Free People. I do a Google Lens image on every single Free People piece that I even think I'm going to get. This one was highly oversaturated, which is way more listed than sold, so I did end up leaving this piece here. Though I do love picking up Free People for myself, but not this piece for resale. I do watch other resellers' videos because I feel like if you're not always learning new brands, then you're going to be missing out. This is a newer brand to me. It's Alley Miles, and it is a plus size. This one's $6.50. I felt like it's got embroidery. It's super cute. And I feel like if I'm going to try out this brand, this is the best piece to do it with. So I am going to try this out. I'm going to list it for around 30 and see where it goes. I have never sold this brand before. It is Nurture, but it is silk, and it has this beautiful macrame detail on the front of it. I really want to keep it. I am going to list it, probably list it for around $40. If it doesn't sell, well, your girl's got a new shirt. And here's a recap of everything that we picked up today. We already sold those shorts. So we got this jacket, this AYR button up right here, which is going to sell for really good money. The Eileen Fisher silk blouse, this Nurture silk blouse, which I just might have to keep. It's so pretty. And the Alley Miles shirt. That's a new brand for us to try out. And the Flax Tried and True. Well, if you guys like thrifting with me, let me know down in the comments and I'll make some more thrift with me videos just like this. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any more thrifting videos like this. And hey, go watch Alicia's video. It'll be down in the description. See y'all next time.